Well, hello there. Hi, everybody. Great to have you here. Welcome to the Cup of Tea series with Lil Fi. Just thought I'd unpack a little bit about behaviour songs that I've written and that work. Basically, they work really well. So when we embed songs into our kids, um, melodies, nursery rhymes, we can actually rewrite them and put in behaviours that the kids need to learn. So, for example, you might have some kids that are biting or using their hands badly. There are songs for that. I'm going to put a link for them in the description below. I've got a whole sort of playlist of behaviour songs. Just scroll your way through and help yourself to them. So for getting what you want, I'd use would you like to swap? Would you like to swap? Look them in the eyes and ask them nicely. So you're giving the children the cues of what to do and also how to do it. So sing these songs over and over, they end up embedding into them and then they can use that. So an example is I had a child who was being bullied and he was in the sandpit, gentle little fellow, and these very confident young girls were just pushing him around and he didn't know what to do. So I wrote a song for him and the bully ended up using the song as well because she just couldn't get what she wanted, so that's why she was bullying. So what do you do if someone hurts you, is pushing or pulling or saying bad words? You say, stop, I don't like it. Stop, I don't like it. You say, stop, I don't like it. Then you walk away and find a new friend. Then you walk away. And on it goes. Great little song for that. I've also got songs for when children are using their hands badly. So hands are for clapping, hands are for patting, and hands are for waving. Hi, everyone. But never for hitting. Never, ever. Hands are for holding. Hands are for folding. And hands are for hugging. Big cuddles, but never for hurting. Never, ever. Great little song for that. So when you make it a bit of fun, use a melody that's familiar and repeat those songs. So you can intentionally teach with music. You can actually use music to help the children to self-regulate and get what they need, and also for redirecting them for transitions. And like I've used it in OSHAPs after school hours for kids that were really highly strung. One guy who was a real extrovert, the other boy was an introvert, both special needs. And the father came in to pick the kids up. He was beside himself and he was like, right, I've got to wrestle with my kids to get him in the car. And I said to him, you've got to learn how to sing. And he said, what do you mean? I said, Jimmy, get your hat, get your shoes, get your bag. Go and get your brother, it's time to go. Jimmy, get your hat, get your shoes, get your bag. Don't forget your towel, go and get your brother. Jimmy, get your hat, get your shoes. And that's what he did. Jimmy got his hat and his shoes and his bag and went and stood at the gate. And the father just sort of signed the kids out and then looked at me and thought I was nuts and walked out. The next day, his ballerina wife standing there with her hands on her hips saying to me, what have you done to my family? I said, why? What's happened? And she goes, we're all singing. We sing to each other. It's happy. The boys hear us. And there was peace in the family. So the reason why those boys couldn't hear was because they were going into their golden bubble, looking at their iPads, whatever it was, totally engaged in a sensory manner. When you burst into a child's golden bubble, you got to do it really carefully because otherwise they will flip and get really cranky. Or you can do it in a peaceful way. I used to sing my son to the shower. He hated having to go and have a shower after he was playing on his iPad or whatever. And I'd just start singing to him. He'd grab his towel and go, "Shut up, Mum. People hate you singing." But he did hear me and he was going off to do what he had to do. And it was always a happy, fun moment, you know. So I hope that this has inspired you to sing. Don't scream. Sing intentionally into your children and help yourself to the behaviour songs. It's all there. It's all for free. And have a great day. Thanks heaps, everyone. Bye.